So I have a question for you.
Okay.
From an Indigenous person's perspective, what do you think the best terminology to use is, like, for a settler about ourselves and about Indigenous peoples?
It's a good question. I mean, the first thing to recognize, I think, is that language changes, right? Because context changes. And so the first thing I would say is be open to the fact that language will continually shift and evolve. The next thing is, we use the work of settler in our organization because we're referring specifically to philanthropic dollars that were created on the lands and on the backs of Indigenous peoples that allowed some people to gain a lot of wealth and then therefore turn that wealth into endowments at community foundations and private family foundations, among others. And we use the language of settler with a lot of intention. This is meant to unsettle people. It's not meant to be a comfortable term, but also that language is deeply bound to how Canadians see themselves. We settled the West, and there's a lot of pride about the ways in which immigrants came to this country to help this country be what it is. But there's so much about that is left unsaid, right? The act of settlement was actually a bigger act of displacement, a bigger act of land theft. It was upholding problematic behaviors and helping make way for the creation of policies of harm that continue to exist today, like the Indian Act. So I use the term settler in reference to folks who've been in this country, who recognize that they benefit from the fact that this country is settled by Canada, and they gain some benefit by it. That being said, it's really important to acknowledge that there are folks who are in this place, in this country, who didn't come here willingly, who were enslaved, who were captured, who actually didn't have an ability to make the choice about being here. And so I think it's important to recognize that not everyone who came here came with the express purpose of settling this country, but actually were enslaved and brought to this country.